our fans. We've got the tea maker has made an appearance again.
Yes.
And
I feel like it's going to make a fair few appearances this year.
Yeah.
So.
And we're just going to rate how the years have gone for all the clubs in the NRL. So what we have premiership favourites, final specialists, exceeded expectations, heartbreak highway, and the garbage basket down the bottom. So what we'll do, we'll start off with the Storm. And surely they have to be up the top.
Premiership favourites.
Yeah, 100%. Solid as.
Yeah. Knights?
I'm
going to say exceeded expectations for.
Yeah, they're right where I thought they'd be. To the truth, I think they're just
right on the brink of the 8.
They're right in that, like they're in the middle of those two, you know.
Yeah. North Queensland Cowboys.
Garbage
basket.
Absolute garbage. They are dreadful.
I think for the heartbreak highway, I think the other thing we can say for that is like they've got a glimpse of what they do in the future too.
There's
so
somewhere that they're going.
Somewhere where they're going. And at the minute, I can't see where they're going with that team, especially with our little mate Chad Townsend being there half for next year.
Just for that fact alone, Roscoe.
I'll say now.
You should have just got a photo of him, Roscoe. Just a photo of him, and we'll just put that on there.
In all fairness, I don't reckon he'll play a single game for the Cowboys. There you go.
I reckon they'll
ship his hot take. Snakeo's hot take.
He's not good enough to make the team that's going to come last.
Yeah.
Well, they'll win the spoon next year.
So what you're saying is he's going to the Tigers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Big money at the Tigers for him.
Gold Coast Titans.
I think heartbreak highway, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think they exceeded expectations.
I think they want to do much better than what they did this year.
Yeah.
I think they underperformed, to be honest.
I think we, especially halfway through the season, I think we all had them going higher than what they were.
Yeah.
They needed to make the 8 to be a pass mark, and they only just made it in. So
like if Canberra had a 1, we wouldn't even be talking about the Titans. You know, they wouldn't.
We'd be talking about how disappointing a year it is.
Yeah.
Sydney Roosters.
Final specialists.
I was going to say exceeded expectations.
Yeah, I'd say with the injuries,
based on
I'd say with the injuries,
Yeah, I was going to say exceeded just from all the injuries and how much we had to rely on that depth all year.
Well, do you think we're in the same bracket as the Knights?
I think
no, it doesn't. But hang on.
I think in that bracket, you guys are up here, and the Knights are,
That's why I think we're final specialists. I think if you're talking about where we're going and where we've been, you can't ask a single thing more from the Roosters than what they put out this year.
That's why it's exceeding expectations, I think.
That's why I think it's exceeding expectations.
You know what I'll do? I'll put it in front of the Knights. There you go.
Yeah, better.
Not
being behind the Knights. Holy shit.
Do I even need to ask about this one? Dragons.
Garbage.
Basket.
There's not even any silver lining, mate.
No, there was nothing to take out of this year. We lost Ben Hunt with a broken leg and then a broken arm, I think. So,
and didn't lose Corey Norman. How about
that? Oh, mate.
Of course,
he stayed fit all year.
Yeah. Sharks.
I think heartbreak highway.
Yeah, I think so too. I think there's something there for the Sharks.
Yeah. Next year, they're going to be so good next year.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like, considering all the signings that they've got for next year, Nico Hines, Dale Finucane being probably the best 2 signings of the year, really.
Yeah.
Manly Seagull.
Okay.
Specialists.
Yeah, Tommy Turbo.
See, I was going to say exceeded expectations.
I was thinking the same too, Roscoe.
Because no. Can I just explain? Because if you base it off the first 6 weeks of the NRL season this
year,
they were in the bottom 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And it wasn't until Tommy Turbo came back that they were anywhere near playing finals.
With Tommy Turbo, they're still final specialists.
Yeah. So, all right, if we're going to go into that category, Roscoe, then we may as well put the Roosters in premiership favourites, because if we had all our players all season, we'd be winning the comp. So, let's talk about what we're actually looking at.
Not a chance. No.
Exactly.
That's never happened. Not happening. Rabbitohs.
Final specialist, I think.
Yeah,
I'm thinking final specialist.
they finished third. Like,
Yeah.
And they were flying under the radar there for a bit. They won like 9 in a row.
Yeah.
But like when they
only
played
beat
those
garbage teams, but
well they lost to the Storm and both Panthers as well, I think. So each time that they played them. So I think they're there but not quite there. Parramatta Eels.
Heartbreak Highway.
Yeah.
I reckon.
I reckon too. Yeah, because you can't put them in exceeded expectations because they were so underwhelming this season.
Yeah.
And they're just consistently inconsistent.
We really need another
I was
category
almost going to
between
say
Heartbreak Highway and
final specialist though too, based on what they've done the last few years though too.
Final specialist.
You're not allowed to drink before the pod.
Seriously.
I'm basically
are we talking about the same team?
Yeah.
They got beat by the Dragons twice.
Yeah, but they still made it top 6.
Well,
but
they finished sixth.
Their expectations.
The Roosters finished higher than they did.
So we're
heartbreak. It's got to be.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it's got to be.
I can't believe that.
There's no way they exceeded expectations. No way.
Your expectations are way too
hang on. Did Eels finish 6th, didn't they?
Yeah.
How can you say that's exceeded expectations, Roscoe?
That is fair. I will concede that.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Get off
they
the
were,
crap.
They were hoping 4th.
Get off the weed.
Bulldogs.
I'm
going to say Heartbreak Highway for Bulldogs because I don't think we're expecting anything out of them this year.
Yeah, that's true.
We're expecting them to be a little bit better with the signings that they made last year.
Yeah.
How many games did you win this year, Mus? 4?
3.
I think they're still garbage, though.
I'm sorry,
Same
that's
last
garbage. That's garbage.
Yeah.
See, but like, if we're basing it off like what we think will be there next year, though, too.
But aren't we doing this year?
Yeah, but remember I said Heartbreak Highway is also we can see signs
Glimmer
of the
of
future.
hopes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
And you would base like off what they're.
I still think garbage basket.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm still upset.
I think for this season, if you finish,
we're going after
if you get the wooden, if you get the wooden spoon, I think
Nothing other than garbage basket.
Yeah, you got to be.
Warriors. See, I would have put Bulldogs into Heartbreak Highway and put Warriors in garbage.
No, they were only 2 games away from making the 8, the Warriors.
Yeah.
They've lived away from home for 2 years. They lost Roger 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean, losing Roger alone is enough to put on a Heartbreak Highway.
They've got a future. Reece Walsh is the future. They've got good players there.
Well, I think the glimmer of hope saves them. I think because I think there is something there.
Yeah. They still finish. They
trying to
still
rebuild
finish
that
like
base
11th or something. Like they had a good year.
West Tigers.
Garbage.
Is there any debate?
Nope.
No.
I didn't think so either. Straight up garbage.
Bulldogs,
Penrith Panthers.
Premiership favourites.
Yeah. Not even close. Canberra Raiders.
Heartbreak.
Oh, heartbreak.
Yeah. I think so too. There's got to be something that changes down there, and they need a genuine half. So, last but not least, the Brisbane Broncos.
I think a heartbreak for them too.
I think there's a glimmer of hope there.
Yeah. Their last 6 weeks, 7 weeks have been quite good.
I agree.
Still calling bullshit on the Roosters, but apart from that, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think that looks good.
No, very good. That's it. Very good. Well, that just about wraps up this week's NRL previews, analysis, and what else. So, thanks for listening.